হয়তো চায়ের ব্যবসা করতেন, এখন তারা কেউ কেউ হয়তো সিঁদুরের ব্যবসা করছেন।
मोदी की नसों में लहू नहीं, गरम सिंदूर बह रहा है।
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening. I'm Deepthi Sachdevan and you're watching the News Night. Now, it's been a fascinating day today, and tomorrow is going to be even better. Remember, all this is happening just a day before you have the Prime Minister who's going to be landing in West Bengal. And he's fresh from this extremely high-octane roadshow that you've seen earlier in Gujarat. And later, he's going to be en route to Bihar. So we've seen him in Gujarat. He's going to be in Bengal, and later on the same day, that is tomorrow, he's going to be traveling to Bihar. And these are all poll-bound states, so do not miss the emphasis. The political cauldron, ladies and gentlemen, is boiling. You have a stinging jibe that has come in earlier from a TMC minister. He's Mamata's minister. The man is on your screens. His name is Udayan Guha, and he claims that Narendra Modi has went from selling chai to selling Sindoor. That is what this TMC minister has said. As expected, it has reignited this fierce TMC versus BJP rivalry. Remember, we continue to see this again and again. Remember, there are still questions being raised about Murshidabad violence, and those questions have not been settled. Then you also have the big, all-important election of 2026 in West Bengal. So is this a calculated TMC salvo to counter Narendra Modi's narrative of this national security triumph? Remember, nationalism, when BJP and Prime Minister will be speaking about this, how will the TMC counter this? Or is this a misstep that could actually cost Mamata Banerjee's party dearly? We deep dive into what this really means. Is this just one of the comments that has been made, or there is more when it comes to this high-stakes political battle ahead? I will quickly introduce our panel of guests joining us, and it's a pleasure to have Jayanto Ghoshal, who's a senior journalist with us, back on the News Night. Jayanto, after a long, long time. We also have RP Singh, who represents the BJP. He's the national spokesperson. And Mohammad Tausif Rahman is also the national spokesperson for the Trinamool Congress. Gentlemen, thank you also for your time. With your permission, I want to take in our straight questions. And these are straight questions we'll take into our political panel in just a moment. But Bengal is a huge, huge state, ladies and gentlemen. That is why you're looking at this fierce battle getting even fiercer. But with the TMCs today, chai to Sindoor jibe, will this ignite a political firestorm? What could this entail? This brings us to our second straight question now that is going to go up on your screens. Prime Minister Modi's rally in Bengal tomorrow. Is that a strategic play to milk Operation Sindoor, the charge that the opposition is levelling, that the BJP is guilty of playing politics on this? The third important question, remember you have Mamata Banerjee's regionalism versus Prime Minister Modi's nationalism. Is that how this Bengal battle is going to be pitched? And if it is going to be pitched like that, who has the edge? This brings us to our fourth straight question. Remember appeasement charge? Again and again what the BJP actually speaks about Mamata Banerjee, that she is guilty of appeasement. So is this a ploy when it comes to appeasement, polarization? What could sway the things for all political players in the state? We will also look at that. And this is our fifth straight question. Remember, you've seen Murshidabad violence, very dramatic, very disturbing images. The matter that went to the court, you had the court monitored panel putting out some stinging observations versus what happened in Pahalgam. Now, which incident, ladies and gentlemen, actually brings out the gravity of what we are talking about? You have these images earlier that have come in from Murshidabad. Like I said, the BJP time and again has said that Mamata is responsible, a police is responsible. But Mamata, for the moment, says, do not play politics. So let's quickly get our political panel to opine on what they believe possibly could be leading into this huge battle. Mohammad Tausif Rahman, first to you. Will you be willing to pull up your minister? Will you ask him to apologize? Or you agree with his comment? कि एक समय पर चाय बेचते थे, अब सिंदूर बेच रहे हैं.
See, good evening to everyone. First of all, I would like to say that, since afternoon, we have been stating that we don't endorse such statement coming from anyone. When you have already heard the Honorable Chief Minister of Bengal, where she said that Amra eta endorse Porchina. So, of course, our National General Secretary has stated as well on Twitter that we don't endorse such statement coming from whosoever. It doesn't matter. But I don't know why to emphasize so much on Udayan Guha's statement, whereas we have already stated the party do not endorse such statement. I repeat again, coming from him. In fact, the country should focus on the delegates from different party going on international forum, especially our National General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee. The way he has articulated and showcased Sindoor operation. First of all, Sindoor operation is not a PR stunt for us. It is not something when you will take the whole story for appeasement just because Narendra Modi is going to visit West Bengal tomorrow. It's not like that. We should talk about Sindoor operation. We are proud of that, ma'am. It is not a PR stunt. Maybe it can be a PR stunt for BJP or some, I don't know. But for us, when we talk about the delegates, when we talk about the delegation, where we are proudly...
No, Tausif. Then tell our viewers the full story. No, Tausif. Tell our viewers the full story. Wait. I don't want to speak over you. But this is, remember, a very pointed discussion, Tausif. And we've moved away from where you want us to be stuck today.
No.
Why don't you tell our viewers what Mamata Banerjee said about Yusuf Pathan? Why don't you also tell our viewers that Mamata Banerjee decided to skip the Niti Aayog meeting? Why don't you say all that also? Why has she been doing this?
Dipti, I don't know where are you taking this debate. What is more important right now for the nation? Is it more important for the speech on appeasement? It is more important than Narendra Modi is visiting West Bengal tomorrow. Is that really important? No, it's not important. The important factor is Sindoor operation, which is our pride. And all the delegates over there speaking on national forum, just like Abhishek Banerjee, you should have seen him, how well he has articulated.
What was the problem with the Yusuf Pathan? Why did you let a Yusuf Pathan go, Tausif? Now because you're stuck on this, I will push that point further.
दीप्ति घर के बड़े डिसाइड करेंगे कौन कहां जाएगा.
अब बताइए घर के बड़े की बात कर रहे हैं आप तौसीफ.
The party will decide who to go.
Okay.
No one can decide and put something on a head that okay, I have decided मैं इनको भेजूंगा. No,
yes, it's about ego. No, it's about ego. Good.
You should talk about.
Good. I will get RP Singh to respond to it. Jayantuda is already smiling.
You should debate on this.
Now wait, you've skirted the main issue. You
should talk about the nationality, national
integrity. The man called Udayan Guha, who says कि एक समय चाय बेचते थे, अब सिंदूर बेच रहे हैं. How can you say that he's made this comment in his personal capacity? He's a minister.
You should showcase what the Honorable CM has stated. You should showcase what the National General Secretary of All India Trinamool Congress has stated. That's important.
Okay.
The Supremo and then Abhishek Banerjee, what they are stating. We stand firmly with the union government. This is the statement coming from National General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee. You should talk on that. But you are showcasing Murshidabad again. Why? Because you want to give a PR stunt to Narendra Modi.
We don't accept that. No, Tausif, wait. I am not here to spread your propaganda or anyone else's propaganda. My job is to ask questions, and I'm glad these questions are irking you, which is good.
We are answering you.
Which is good. I want to get RP Singh quickly here. RP Singh, the TMC has made it very clear that this is his personal comment. Why is the BJP making such a big deal out of it?
Well, this comment can't be seen in isolation. Because earlier when Murshidabad happened, you referred to Murshidabad. What was the statement made by the state government, by the spokesman of the state government, Mr. Kunal Ghosh, said that Murshidabad has been organized by BSF. It is BSF's misstep that Murshidabad happened. BSF was party to whatever happened in Murshidabad. So they raised the question on the army, the forces. And that's how it's in continuation to that. Now, let me ask my friend from the TMC. Tomorrow, when Abhishek Banerjee is addressing media in one of the countries where he has gone, Singapore, Japan, or Indonesia, and then someone asked him about the statement issued by the party colleague, how will it look like? It will be such a big embarrassment that when your secretary or a general secretary of the party is abroad, he's taking a stand which is pro-India stand. I appreciate that. But how about these questions being raised by your colleagues here? And then it's not only that. It's not only that. Remember last time when airstrike happened, Mamata Banerjee, I have the date with me, 26 February, she raised a question on 2019 on airstrike also. Kitne log mare hain wahan par? How many people have been killed in during the airstrike in Balakot? It's on record. I'll send you the details of her speech also.
But RP Singh, maybe she heard no. Like Tausif has just said, today we are standing with the country, we are with the Prime Minister, we are with the government. They made a mistake, they've realized it.
Dipti,
Yes.
Dipti, this is the problem. This is the problem.
Tausif, now let him complete. Let RP Singh complete, then you can counter him. One by one, please. One by one.
I never heckled
Yes,
you.
RP Singh.
So the concern is that it's not the first time. Had it been the first time, then we could understand. Then okay, there's a mistake. Okay, someone has said something by mistake. But again and again it happens. As I said, Mamata Banerjee raised some questions on Balakot, how many killed. Then BSF being involved in the local riots in Murshidabad.
Okay.
And now their leader saying so. I'm sorry, Mr. Abhishek Banerjee would be doing a good job, but he is in trouble now. Any foreign media guy will ask him that what is your comment on that, and what are your stand on that? But he'll answer that we don't abide by him, or he is not part of the it's not part of the party line. But it is embarrassment to the country. It's not embarrassment to Abhishek Banerjee in person. That will be embarrassment for the country.
Okay.
I am so surprised, Dipti.
Huh.
RP Singh ji is not bothered about the country. He is not bothered about the Sindoor oppression. He is bothered about Bengal. He is bothered about Murshidabad. Of course, you should
I mean,
be bothered.
what's the harm in thinking about Bengal? Bengal is a part of India, Tausif. Come on. Bengal is a part of India. Gentlemen,
Of course,
Bengal is a part of
Dipti.
India.
But RP Singh ji,
You
you
should
should
be equally
appreciate what
worried about
Abhishek
Jammu and
Banerjee
Kashmir,
did on
about
the
Assam, about Bengal,
Is
about
that part of
Kerala,
India or
Tamil
not?
Nadu, everywhere, no, Tausif? What is the objection?
You should be happy and you should be proud about Abhishek Banerjee, what he's delivering.
Arey,
in
the
that
story is
forum.
not about
How can we-
Abhishek
You
Banerjee,
are not-
come on.
you are not
It
talking
is
about
not about
PMC
Abhishek
is above
Banerjee, it's
nation.
not the story.
PMC is above
Again,
nation.
no,
no,
I
Tausif,
acknowledge
Tausif.
that.
Politics.
No.
Tausif and RP
No,
Singh
why-
Saab,
You are worried about internal
this
politics.
is not a story about
इससे आगे
Abhishek
बढ़िए।
Banerjee, Tausif, you must know this.
आगे
You want to
आप
lie
कहाँ
now,
खड़े
आगे
हैं?
बढ़िए।
you want to tell us
जी?
that he's your hero.
आप अभिषेक बनर्जी की
You are
कहाँ
well
खींच
within
रहे
your
हैं?
right,
Let
but
me
that is
complete.
it.
Let me
But that is it.
Let
The
me
story today is about the man called Udayan Guha. Either you tell me that you're so embarrassed to even talk about him, no, Tausif?
Not at all. This is not at all. We are not endorsing
They can't be
such
embarrassed
statements.
because
The statement is coming
it is
from
part of
CM.
the
We
bigger
strongly
ploy.
stay with the
It's a
union
part of the
government.
bigger ploy. How
Okay,
can we
one
be
by
ashamed
one,
of it?
gentlemen, one by one, so we can hear you. Tausif, quickly, 10 seconds.
RP Singh ji, what is more important? Mamata Bandyopadhyay or Udayan Guha? What is more important? Udayan Guha or Abhishek Banerjee?
So sack
Abhishek
him,
Banerjee
no.
clearly
Tausif,
states
if
10
he's not
times,
important,
100
sack him.
times.
If he's not important, sack him.
No. The party will take its decision.
Then you will say the party will take
definitely
its own
take its
decision. Okay,
But Dipti, I don't understand.
Yeah.
This is what India wants to know. How important is Sindoor operation for BJP? Is it important or is it just a PR stunt? What is it?
Wait.
You're not focused. What are we speaking on global?
No,
forum?
I don't know which
you're
is.
not concerned.
This could
You're
be
not
the
concerned how we
TMC's
are showcasing
concern,
our
but this is not the country's concern right now. Let me bring you back to the topic here of concern. Jayantoda, you've heard both these gentlemen. Now, some people say that this is, that word in Hindi which is Noora Kushti. It's a fixed match between the BJP and the Trinamool. But tell me something. When you have an Udayan Guha saying what he has said, and that is also just hours before the Prime Minister lands, and this is about North Bengal where he's going to be visiting, which is a stronghold of the BJP. Is Mamata Banerjee perturbed, Jayantoda?
Dipti, first of all, at the outset, I want to say that I am not representative of TMC, neither BJP nor TMC. So, as a political analyst, I think what Udayan Guha has said, it is very bad taste, and we should condemn in this juncture. And you should, give the space to TMC also that in the 6 p.m. press conference, Kunal Ghosh hold the press conference and he said that what Udayan Guha has said, we don't support it. This is not party line. What Udayan Guha has said, and popularly Udayan Guha is, we know that he is like a chatterbox. Not only on this issue, on several issues, there are a lot of people in different parties also. BJP also, I can give you several examples. Even in India also, in Bihar also, there are several leaders जैसे ऐसे बोल देते हैं कभी कभी, and party leadership का उसके लिए problem हो जाता है. There is a major problem. It's not script. Before Prime Minister arrival, it was not script done by Mamata Banerjee or Abhishek Banerjee. As Mr. Singh is saying, I completely agree with you that it is not helping what Abhishek Banerjee is doing abroad. You know what they are saying, what is the context of Mamata and Abhishek, that on the issue of nationalism, it's the issue of nationalism and the state, we should support the state, the country, the nationalism. So when Rahul Gandhi sent the letter in the midst of war, I mean the undeclared war, Rahul Gandhi when sent the letter to Prime Minister clarifying a lot of things, this, that, intelligence failure, you know, they requested Mamata also to sign the letter, to give the letter, simultaneously with all the alliance parties, but Mamata didn't.
Why? Why?
Because Mamata thought that was not the time for post-mortem of the intelligence failure, why the Kashmiri militants, the incident happened, why the militants have not arrested. You can raise the issue. In Kargil also, for the Kargil intelligence failure, there is a Subramaniam committee. Government formed it. That is the time government will take care of that, the intelligence failure, hua hai ya nahi hua hai, kya hua.
Correct.
But it is not the right time. Mamata actually in that line. Abhishek Banerjee. Why Mamata Banerjee chosen Abhishek Banerjee? Because Abhishek Banerjee is a very important leader of TMC and he is articulate and he has established the TMC's position like a statesman. I mean, it's a government line. It's a government of India's line, and you should not see the issue in the BJP TMC state politics prism.
Okay.
Because this Operation Sindoor is not a issue of West Bengal BJP. It's not the issue of Sukanta Mojumdar, Suvendu Adhikari versus Mamata Banerjee.
Yes.
Exactly.
So it's an issue of it's a macro perspective that Mamata and Abhishek is doing and supporting Modi. So I think Modi matlab is here. Modi is Prime Minister.
Yes.
Not the BJP leader. Modi is Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, and what he has done, we all appreciate him because he has shown the courage. Even what Vajpayee ji could not took the decision.
But you know, you can't have a Mamata Banerjee Jayanto Das saying what you have said. You can't have a Tausif saying what you have just said, because clearly this is about, you know, setting up that narrative. So Tausif, I mean, even Jayanto Das today believes that if Abhishek Banerjee, according to you, is doing such great work, he's speaking about the country, Operation Sindoor, and that's what you also believe. How can you let a man called Udayan Guha, who's just a minister in Mamata's cabinet today, to completely ruin everything by saying what he has said? What is stopping you from acting against him? No, act against him.
Dipti, I don't
that
think
process
anything
has
is getting
started.
built.
You're saying, Jayanto Das, you're saying the process has started?
Because Abhishek Banerjee has to come and they will take some decision, because you know, again and again, it's a very serious issue.
Yes.
And if
Absolutely.
So why are you waiting for Abhishek Banerjee? Mamata Banerjee is there, Tausif. Why can't you act against him? Tell me.
This is what I'm saying. You're talking about getting ruined something. No, I don't think so. Anything is ruined, because the party statement is clear again. And if something has to be taken, the party will take its own course and action will be taken.
But he's your minister. See, then there is no difference. Then there is no difference between a TMC today, Jayanto Das, in what they are saying, and the BJP when they say that. When it comes to about Vijay Shah, the man from Madhya Pradesh who spoke whatever he spoke about Colonel Sophia, the BJP does not act against him. The TMC and the BJP then are not any different, no, Tausif?
No, Dipti, there's a lot of difference.
What is the difference?
When you talk about such statements coming from Trinamool or coming from BJP, you know, Subramaniam Swamy always said that PM Modi is not fit to run the country.
Come on, where are you taking this conversation, no, Tausif?
I'm taking this as a statement. Because such statements are not important at all when the party already says that we are not endorsing such things.
You cannot have your sitting minister make this comment. You want to run with the hare, you want to hunt with the hound. RP Singh.
If you want to make this as a PR stunt, for
What is this
tomorrow's
PR
visit
stunt? You are
for
making this a
Narendra
PR
Modi,
stunt about
this will
Abhishek
not work in
Banerjee.
Bengal.
Your every
This will not
answer is
work
only about
in
Abhishek
Bengal.
Banerjee, no, Tausif? Wait. I'm asking
Dipti,
you about
Dipti,
Udayan
we should-
Guha. You're responding about Abhishek Banerjee all the time.
Of course I will do, because the country is proud of Abhishek Banerjee today. The way he has articulated India, the way he has showcased India, especially Sindoor. PM
And what
Modi
about
is not
Udayan Guha?
BJP's
What about
prime minister.
Udayan Guha? I don't understand. Everyone wants to take
told you,
credit.
I'm telling you,
Everyone wants
I'm
to
telling
take
you 100
credit.
times.
Then you say the BJP is playing politics. Aren't you playing politics, Tausif?
See, internal politics, we have a lot of times. We have ample of times to fight with each other. But right now, what is more important? Sindoor operation. Right now, what is more important? Nationalism and patriotism.
But
This
your
is what
minister is
we are
saying
doing
the
right
Prime
now.
Minister is
But
coming to
you
Bengal
are-
to sell Sindoor.
Dipti, you are showcasing Udayan Guha. You are showcasing the tomorrow visit of the Honorable Prime Minister.
Huh.
We are not concerned about that. We
You're
are
not concerned about the
Sindoor
Prime
operation
Minister
right now.
visiting Bengal
We are concerned
tomorrow.
about the delegates who are showcasing India, who are representing India. Abhishek Banerjee is not a TMC
Can I make a point now? Enough of it.
representing
Okay,
TMC.
okay. You've had your say,
He is
Tausif.
representing
RP
India.
Singh wants to
So
come in.
we are
RP Singh.
focused with delegates.
RP
We
Singh.
don't have any such time to talk about Udayan Guha, Murshidabad.
Imagine.
DM Muslim
Yeah,
West
because this
Bengal
does not
tomorrow. No.
matter.
This is more
Murshidabad does
important.
not matter. RP Singh, with
This
your
is more
permission,
important.
I want to put out some graphics. These are details of a lot of these core issues, remember, that have dominated the conversation when it comes to a Bengal election for the last many, many weeks. And you will see this, whether it is about the SSC scam, whether this is about Murshidabad RP Singh, and I'm just putting this all out, or whether this is about political violence also, Jayantoda,
So
that you have
NDTV
seen
is not
in
concerned
Bengal
about Sindoor
Sandesh
operation.
Khali incident and a lot of other things. There has been a TMC defense and there has been a BJP charge, and I must qualify that, right from the Murshidabad violence to everything else. RP Singh,
Dipti,
Tausif
Dipti,
says
so
that
Sindoor-
we are not perturbed with the Prime Minister coming to Bengal. Let him come. We will deal with him.
Well, again, my friend Tausif would have put Abhishek Banerjee to shame. I'll tell you how. He's saying Operation Sindoor is a PR stunt. In your debate, he has said 30. I was
No, please, for God's sake.
Can I-
No,
can I get
Tausif,
interrupt?
You are
Tausif,
making a
please.
PR stunt.
Tausif.
You are making a PR
Tausif,
stunt.
he heard you
Not us.
patiently. Please extend him the
Not
same
us.
courtesy. Please pull back. Please pull back. We'll go
Dipti,
one by one.
Dipti, but
You
no wrong
please-
statement should go.
Tausif, please pull back.
You
Let him
should correct
complete
him.
his point. Let
You
him
should correct
complete
him.
his point. Then you please correct him. Raise objections.
Please correct him.
Please
Please
let him
correct him,
speak.
yes.
Let him speak. Give him 30 seconds. RP Singh.
No, 13 times he said that BJP has built up. Okay, I go by him, whatever he said. That BJP has built this up as a PR stunt. No, tomorrow, journalists, when Mr. Abhishek Banerjee will be addressing, will ask him that is Operation Sindoor is a PR stunt. What will be the answer? What will be the answer of Abhishek Banerjee? No,
Why are you
that's
lying
not
on
an internal
national
issue.
television?
This is not about Abhishek Banerjee, no?
Why
Tausif
are
and
you lying
RP
on
Singh.
national television?
You are both deflecting from the core issue.
You see
Please
your
let
dirty
him
face in the
speak.
mirror first.
Tausif, please let him
Have patience
complete
of
his
seeing your dirty
point.
face
Please
in the
let him
mirror,
complete his point. He hasn't done that. We are wasting time. RP Singh.
So he will say, no, that's internal. I mean, that's PM is wasting. That's why our spokesperson would have said so, or our minister would have spoken like that. That he was a Chaiwala, he's selling Sindoor now. I mean, he'll do that because I am saying again and again that they are not ashamed of that country is being represented by all party delegation abroad. For them, their politics is more important. For them, it's not the valor of the Indian army who has struck 20 places in Pakistan, inside Pakistan. For them, it's not important. For them, it is important. Oh, PM is resting. Now, what will PM do? What will
Okay.
PM say? So let's try to belittle him.
Okay. All right. I think this just gives you an idea, Jayantoda, about what this could entail when the Prime Minister will be in Bengal for the first time since the success of Operation Sindoor. We'll know tomorrow. Maybe we'll be talking about this issue. Jayantoda, apologies. For want of time, I'm not able to come back to you. But I'm thanking all of you for joining us. Let's also get you News Night's parting shot. As the Prime Minister, ladies and gentlemen, is storming into Bengal tomorrow, Operation Sindoor has set off this mega TMC versus the BJP firestorm. There is this TMC's sharp, quote-unquote, Chaiwala jab that has met the BJP's bold security narrative. That is how the story is right now placed. But remember, we haven't forgotten Murshidabad, what has happened there, the unrest that fueled A lot of these questions will be fueling what happens in 2026 and the election fever. Will Mamata Banerjee be able to derail Narendra Modi's juggernaut, or is BJP poised to paint Bengal saffron? What happens next? That is what we are interested in, and at Newsnight, the promise is that we'll keep you on top of the story. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.